Hello, my lovely friends. Today we're asking the cards, does Harry really believe his dad was a bad father? And how has Meghan influenced how Harry has seen his father? So does Harry really believe his father was a bad father? Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so this is telling me that Harry, like most people, really loved his father. He didn't see... He realized that his father had his flaws, but he wasn't anti him. He didn't have a hard heart to him until a certain someone came into Harry's life and started whispering into Harry's ear and making Harry doubt his father and making him a little bit paranoid. Of course, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not diagnosing anybody, and I'm certainly not speaking truth. I'm just reading the cards for fun and entertainment only. So I'm getting from here, Harry was fine with his dad until somebody started whispering in his ear. And this is funny because I'm trying to read Harry's energy here. We haven't even got Meghan's cards on the table, and there she is as the beast talking poison into Harry's ear. Ha, the ferret. Change is normal, natural, and good. And yes, it can hurt. So this is, again, Meghan influencing Harry, making Harry hypervigilant, making him see things, see danger that was not really there. The Sea Queen's Blessing. This is, again, I'm getting Meghan. I'm not getting Harry. This is Meghan. Off she is. She wants to go across the seas to California, to live in California, and there's Harry tagging along behind her. So again, I'm not getting Harry feeling anything bad against his father. This is just Meghan saying, if you want me, come and get me, but you got to leave those people behind. Almost like when Tyler Perry said, I'll be the godfather to Lilibet as long as those people, the royal family, have nothing to do with it. Somebody in the forest with animal friends. So this one I'm getting a little bit of Harry's energy here. He was a bit naive in the ways of the world when Meghan came into his life, and he did feel isolated. He did feel like he was the odd one out. He had some friends around him, but he didn't really feel like he was part of a group. He did feel a little bit on the outside because he wasn't party to the innermost workings of the royal family. And here's Meghan right in the middle, staring down the barrel of the camera, going, don't worry, Harry, I'll be your friend. So, I'm not getting anything in these cards that Harry at all believed there was an issue with his father, or thought that his father wasn't good, or thought that his father wasn't a good father. It's all Meghan. Okay, we're going to pull 3 cards for Meghan, and then we're going to pull a couple more. Do not drink the poison. So, again, just for entertainment purposes only, Meghan came, spoke poison into Harry's ear, and he went against his better judgment. His brother even said to him, be careful, don't go too quickly, you don't know this woman. Yep, so the poison against Harry's dad all came from Meghan. Not much of a surprise, but those cards are so clever. Alrighty. Why is this one upside down? I don't read these cards upside down, but this one's coming upside down. All must have prizes. So Meghan basically convinced Harry that everybody should be equal. You should be as beloved as your brother. Ironically, in the polls, Harry was more beloved than his brother. Harry was the second most popular royal, second only to the late Queen Elizabeth. So Harry, the prize that you're going to get as the spare is not good enough. You need to be more. You need to have more. So I am not getting at all that this was from Harry. We're going to change decks in a minute. Let's draw one more in this one. Find the lesson. Look, Harry, William got one more sausage than you at breakfast. What does that tell you? They didn't really love you. William's bedroom was bigger than yours. What does that tell you? They didn't really love you. So I'm getting all of this vitriol to the family has come from Meghan. I've got 2 kids. We've got a bigger bedroom and a smaller bedroom, and the older child got the bigger bedroom until the older child moved out, and then the younger child got the bigger bedroom, and then the older child moved back in, and he was cross because now he was stuck in a tiny room. Well, too bad. You moved out. Now you've got the small room. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything, you know. Okay, Harry. What does Harry really think of his dad and how his dad raised him? Echoes, ancient culture, roots, customs. Harry is well aware that his dad had to do certain royal duties. He's well aware that his dad was following customs. He's well aware that when his dad wasn't there because he was off on a royal trip or whatever, that was just part of his job. Just like if you're a salesman and you have to travel to another state. The kids understand that was part of the job. He wasn't offended at the time. And look here. Here's the dad with the headdress, and there's little Harry with a little headdress. He felt loved. He felt part of the family. He did not feel as though Charles was a bad father. Oh, okay, please like this video if you do, and subscribe if you haven't. My goal is to get a modest 150 subscribers, so please help me out with that. Duality. This is the yes-no, black and white kind of thinking. But it's also understanding that there's two sides. So he understood very well that his father had a public persona and a private persona, and sometimes he had to be out there in public, and sometimes things were happening behind closed doors. So I'm not getting any issue with this at all. Harry understood quite well. He was raised in that family. He knew that this is his dad's life. His dad was training to be the king. And the last one, healing. Harry, Harry had no issue with his dad or the way his dad raised him until Meghan came along. This is not Harry's thoughts. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, Harry's issue with his dad is that Meghan spoke poison into Harry's ear. Of course, Harry, as an adult, had the option not to agree with her and not to follow her, not to fall in line with her narrative, but he didn't. So he knows his dad was a good father. I wonder how long he can keep up with the cognitive dissonance that this must bring him, knowing that his father did everything right, everything he could have. Of course, he wasn't perfect, but knowing that his father had to live in this duality, had to be faithful to the crown, but was also good to his family. How long can he live with knowing that and still badmouth the royal family? I wonder. What do you think?